The Democrats have really let them down. They've really let them down. They had this great opportunity. The Democrats have really let them down. It's a shame. And now people are taking advantage of DACA, and that's a shame. It should have never happened.
President Trump at the annual Easter egg hunt at the White House today, answering a question about the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, the Obama program he eliminated that protected dreamers from deportation. There are roughly 3,000 here in Nebraska. The program expired in March. Nearly a month later, it's still a political hot potato. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli. Jenny is off tonight. DACA will be a big issue in the race for Congress, and tonight it was on the front burner. Reporter Maya Sines is live with the latest developments. Maya.
Yeah, Craig, California Congressman Adam Schiff, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, is in town campaigning for former Congressman Brad Ashford, who's running to get his job back. Tonight, I spoke to Schiff and Ashford regarding DACA. After President Trump said no more deal on DACA over the weekend and blamed Democrats for the inability to reach a deal on Dreamers, Congressman Adam Schiff of California, a state that has vocally supported Dreamers and sanctuary cities, says Trump's words were disappointing.
At times he has said that his heart beats for the Dreamers, and other times he seems to care little about them except as a bargaining chip. So it was disappointing to hear, especially on Easter, these really kind of harsh comments indicating that he wasn't particularly concerned about what happened to them or wasn't willing to make a deal.
Schiff says he's not surprised the blame landed on the Democrats.
He's been consistent about one thing, and that is he likes to blame the other side for any problem.
Former Congressman Brad Ashford said it's not fair for Dreamers and would support a DREAM Act if elected.
We're using immigration as a political football. It's terrible. It's awful for the kids who are impacted and the families who are impacted most directly.
Schiff says with thousands of lives waiting to see what Congress does or doesn't do, he hopes both parties can work together and find a resolution.
The reality is, if you took the DREAM Act up in the House, it would pass. You could take it up as a standalone measure, it would pass. The leadership won't bring it up, though, for a vote because they want to use it as leverage for something else.
I also reached out to Brad Ashford's opponents. Congressman Don Bacon says his stance remains the same and supports a permanent solution for DACA while strengthening our border security. Democrat opponent Kara Eastman also says she supports a clean DREAM Act and says it's immoral for our representatives to be using DACA recipients as political playing cards. Reporting live from the studio, Maya Sines, 3 News Now.